Good morning everyone, welcome again to my channel. Today it is even more exciting because we are making drumstick leaf soup, and part of that, why are we making a drumstick leaf soup? It doesn't even sound really catchy, but amazing benefits on the drumstick leaves. It is very good for type 2 diabetes. It helps with the high BP patients to reduce your blood sugar or blood pressure levels, and it is packed with protein and fiber as well. But for now, let me show you how to make this. So over here I went ahead and I got the drumstick leaves. These are very fresh leaves, and we are just going to take a little bit for our soup today. It can make up to 1 to 2 soups. So the way you make it is you just have to remove these. You can still keep the stick, but not the bigger ones. We're just going to take the small sticks over here, and definitely we are going to go ahead and wash them as well. So this is all I need for today, and the rest I will show how to preserve them so they last longer as well. Alright, I'm just going to show how you can clean this. I have fresh water over here. I'm just going to take these small sticks in here. You don't want the bigger one as it is getting harder to do it when I did the last time. So let's not do that. We just use the little sticks. I'm just going to I'm just going to leave them out. Sounds like a tedious process, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy to make this, and it's so healthy and nutritious. Even for people who have Parkinson's disease or any kind of joint muscle spasms issue, it is a great addition. If you have it for 1 to 3 months, this can really relieve you from the medication, and a lot of people have come out of the medication who I counsel with. So I am super excited about this, and for myself, I have lost a lot of weight doing the drumstick leaf soup myself. And this aids in a lot of digestion in people who have gut issues. It's an awesome soup to do. Now, as you can see, I have just soaked it in, and I'm going to go ahead and wash it, and I'll be back. Okay, over here it's very well washed, and these are the ingredients. We need some tomatoes. You don't even have to chop them this small, but I like to do it. And onions. These are all the small onions. And this is our coriander seeds, garlic, peppercorn, and cumin seeds. What we are going to do is we are just going to blindly add all of these together because we are going to go ahead and boil them. Okay. The garlic is very healthy, but at the same time it is very spicy also, so you want to make sure according to your taste bud. And now I'm just going to add some water, and I'm going to steam it or boil it in my pressure cooker. Alright, I have added water over here, and now the next thing is I'm just going to pressure cook them. And once you give it 2 or 3 whistles, it will be done, and then we are going to do the rest of the process, and I'll be back. Okay, I have to show this very important step. This is how to preserve your drumstick leaves. Now, as you all know, drumstick leaves are very, very expensive, especially in US. But in different parts of India, you can definitely get it from a neighbor's tree or from your own tree. But over here, we have to pay like $7 for this whole thing. So let me show you how we can preserve that. I have a paper towel here and a plastic box. This is very similar to how we preserve the cilantro leaves or curry leaves. I'm just gonna, you don't have to rip off the whole thing. You just have to take the stick along with it. So it's very easy. You just have to open the whole thing and just get off these like that, and then you can preserve them like a tree. Okay. It's very simple. If you don't have the patience to do it in your hand, you can always cut it with a scissor or a knife. So at this rate, it can stay for more than a week. If not, if you leave it like that, it's going to go into that bacterial mode and add a lot of moisture to the surface, and that is not going to serve the nutrition value or the purpose to it. So that's the reason why we preserve it in a box with paper towel so it can absorb the moisture. And another tip is you never ever wash this before you store it, because it's going to add a lot of moisture. The only time that you're going to wash it is before you start making it. Okay, my drumstick soup is very well ready, and it is boiled and it just came off the steam from the pressure cooker. I'm just going to use a colander like that, and I'm just going to drain the liquid. And we're going to keep the rest of that as well because it has a high nutritional value. So here it's done, and here is how the drumstick water looks like. It looks so well, and what do you know, it can serve 2 to 4 people. I just thought maybe 2 people, but it is really more today. And I'm just going to take the rest of them and I'm just going to grind it, and I will strain it and I'll be back. Okay, this is very well grind over here. I'm just going to add a little bit of water before I strain it. One good quick tip over here is you never wanted to do it when it is too hot, and never add too much water because it's going to splutter and make it a big mess, and not to mention it's going to burn your hands. So I cooled it a little bit. You can still see some steam, but I added a little bit of water, not too much, but now I'm adding more from my juice here, and I'm just going to go ahead and strain it. Okay, I have added more water here, and I'm just going to go ahead and strain it. As you can see them. This is not just your any kind of soup. This is a very, very healthy soup for your gut, for your lungs, any kind of body organs, and not to mention for high blood pressure and Parkinson's disease. So many things our ancients have, our ancestors have laid a path for this medicinal value. So that's why it is still to this day such a medicine in many parts of India and other Western countries as well. So if you take this every day, you can lose weight, you can reduce your blood pressure, cholesterol, whatever the bad things. We call it anti-neurotoxins. So it releases the toxins in your body and helps with the infections as well. Now that the flu season is approaching, I'm just going to add a little bit of water and drain it. Okay, here is the rest of the remaining. You don't want this in your soup because it's going to be very hard to drink if you're going to drink the soup, and this is going to be very spicy as well. And this is the residue, and here is the real soup, and it is really hot right now, but I'm just heating it a little bit for 1 to 2 minutes, and then it will be done. Okay, our drumstick leaf soup is ready, and this is a medicine soup. I'm going to call this the drumstick medicinal soup, and it's ready, and I'm just going to pour it into my bowl. Wow, it tastes like a masala soup. Oh, it smells like that one too, and I love this soup. I drink it every morning before the breakfast time because it just goes and cleanses your colon, your gut, and it's just a detox juice for your body. And if the body is happy, the mind is happy. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel.